orgasm. حينما يأتيني الموت أريد أن أتهيأ له كما تتهيأ حبيبة لحبيبها. أضيء البيت بالشموع، أسدل الستائر من عيون المتلصصين، أغسل جسدي برقة ودلال، أطيبه بالعطر، أرطبه بالزيت دون مبالغة أو إفراط. ألبس قميص النوم الدانتيل الأسود، أشعل موسيقى خافتة بانتظار قبلة الحياة. مثلما تتهيأ عاشقة لعشيقها، تنتظره من خلف الشباك كي ينقر نقرتين، فيما هي تثلج النبيذ، تعد السجائر والموسيقى، الأغاني المفضلة ومقاطع الفيديو التي سيضحكان عليها طويلا حتى تدمع عيونهما. الرقص الخفيف على وقع النشوة، ثم تبدأ الأصابع بالعمل رويدا رويدا. My name is Fatena ALGHORRA. I'm Palestinian originally, but I live in Belgium for 7 years right now, and I became Belgian officially last year, and I'm a poet. It's a double question because I've been a writer in 2 countries actually. So when I was in Palestine, I was a writer, but the most beautiful thing of being a writer, that you can challenge the society in your poems and in your writing in a way that you cannot do it in public. And you know that most of the people will not understand what you are talking about. So I think this is the most beautiful thing about being a writer, but no, actually is being yourself, finding yourself, because poetry is just, it was my way to find this lost Fatena that I was trying to understand, and I was trying to connect all the time, because sometimes I cannot find even the link with me. So only during poetry and writing I could found this link, and I could found this click between my inner voice and my outside voice. And I think it's the same in Belgium, but maybe the thing that changed in Belgium, that there you don't have anything to challenge actually. So in the beginning I felt lost completely. I was like, oh my God, what I'm gonna challenge right now, what I'm gonna write. And it took me actually 4 years of silence completely, trying to find my new voice with this new place for me to analyze and adapt with this new society. And I think my poetry changed even in the language that I use. It became more simple. I don't have to hide my feelings behind words and layers. So I think that's a thing that was different in my writing, not to mention that the appreciation of the Belgian society, the cultural society, it was actually beyond my mind, my imagination, because I'm there for 7 years right now, and I know a lot of people, they were longer than me, but the success that I could accomplish till now, it was actually beyond my imaginations. Being in Gaza it means to me to learn the value of living. Because in Gaza, I was surrounded all the time with death. And the moment of joy, the moment of happiness, it was really rare and precious. And there I learned how to captivate every single moment of happiness. And I was really feeling alive much more when I moved to Belgium. The first 2 years it was struggling for me, because suddenly I moved from a place where I can hear only the voice of bombing and screaming and see visions of dead people and destroyed houses, especially returning to my work that as a journalist also, and to be in a very quiet place, calm, with nothing happened around you. You can see people like within 1 year, one time, and see the same person after 1 year and ask him, what's up? And nothing in you. But in Gaza, everything, there's something in you. If it's not with you, it's with your family, with your neighbors, with your friends, so all the time. So I think living in a place like Gaza, it was a privilege for me. To know really the real meaning of being alive and the human being life, to appreciate the human being life and how much this life is really a great gift, and we have to live it till the end, the last sip of it, because we all came from this door and we gonna go out from that door, but you have to carry as much you can. When you reach that door, you have to be really heavy. I don't think so on this, because, well, being a writer, actually being out of any kind of duty. The only duty that you have to your writing, to your words, to your thoughts, to your beliefs. And because I know that sometimes some writers, they put kind of audience when they are writing, they put certain audience in their mind and they write for them, they are their target. For me, I feel like I'm losing my way here if I put anybody in my mind and I say, no, there is a duty. And no, I feel no, writing itself, it's the duty. Definitely, I think that, because look at us right now. Who we remember during the history? The poets, the writers, the artists. So this is the thing that you have, the state have to support, because after all, also as a Palestinian, one of the greatest things that everybody knows about Palestine, Mahmoud Darwish as a poet, Edward Said as a thinker, they are great. And most of people, especially the people who read books, they know about them through them about Palestine. So actually, I think that literature and art in total, it can serve the country and the state much better than politics. And it can cross and break ice and bridges between walls, sorry, between cultures, and bring it together, because here we are 35 different people from different cultures, and we could find ways to communicate through literature. There is plenty. So if I am allowed to say, I think the Arabic poetry or the Arabic writers should be much known, especially we have great poets 2,000 years ago. And I think they are not translated to other languages. Like all of us, we know Dante and we know his book, but we don't know not a lot of people knows the real book who inspired Dante, which is Abu al-Ala al-Ma'arri, the great Iraqi writer who was living in the 7th century. And he wrote this book that inspired Dante in a way. So, but it's not translated into other languages. So I think there's a lot of poets, a lot of writers, great one. I cannot just mention one, but I can mention some names. Like I said, Abu al-Ala al-Ma'arri, Imru al-Qais, al-Mutanabbi, of course. We called him the prophet of the poets. And also in the other side of the outside literature, you have great names, Borges, Rambo, Shakespeare, Baudelaire, Elwar. It's a long list. It's a long list. I cannot just say that I own this one or I was influenced by this one. Actually, all of them, they are my fathers in a way. So. Well, actually, I think, well, to be honest, it's a very busy schedule. So the time of writing, it was not like I expected when I came here. I had in my mind an idea for a book about words and how we can create from these three letters, like a world of words. And but actually I came out to another book. I'm starting that just like this, about this game that we play at Women and Men, or since the history until now, the beginning, and why the circles that we stand in it, and how we move from a circle, our circle, and I called it the one, to the us circle, or the common circle. And I'm writing there, and I get like far further than I was imagined. I also start maybe writing something long also about, maybe it will be like a novel, I don't know, not right now, but it's started from my brother who was missing 20 years ago, and the Syrian prisons, and we don't know anything about him. And he was actually the only educated brother from my family who was also a poet, but I didn't have the chance to even to know him, because when he left I was young, like teenage. So I'm trying to write, but I don't push myself to write. I think this is a precious moment here and time to get to know people and to know about our other cultures, and to learn from other cultures. So I think the real writing, it will be when we return back, and we will have this time to think and analyze, and just put everything in category, and I think then we will have the real writing. Well, the last words, I want to say that I didn't imagine that I will be here as a Belgian writer, and it's a privilege for me, and it's an honor that Passaporta, this big organization and very important organization in Belgium, choose me among other Belgian writers to participate in this huge program, one of the oldest program, residency program in the world, and to be here in this like exceptional also moment and occasion, the 50th anniversary. So I think, well, I consider myself as a lucky person that they chose me.